Hello, YouTube. I'm Shannon.
I'm Lilly. We have some special guests. This is Kristina, aka Kristina, but we call her Kristina. This
You're
is
mumbling.
Fallon. This is Lilly, also named Lilly.
And they are also
This
Big
is
Brother
Shannon.
fanatics. So we had to get them in on the double live eviction tonight. I want to start out, we know that Amanda, Candace, and Spencer are up for eviction, but the Lillys had a disagreement early on tonight. This Lilly hates Julie Chen's wardrobe.
Oh my gosh.
This Lilly loves it.
She's so cray. What
She's
the
not.
heck?
So
She has some good old lady clothes.
She's not that old. How old
So
is
what do
she?
you hate about her wardrobe?
Okay, well sometimes her dresses are just like...
Okay, Lily, what do you love about her wardrobe?
It's very outgoing.
Very outgoing?
Yes.
Okay, I just had to bring that up because
Okay.
Lily has been saying for a while that
women
she
of
hates her
age
clothes.
should not do that.
Amanda is out of control.
She's went crazy.
Is there anybody here that thinks she was not crazy tonight?
Ooh.
She was definitely crazy.
Definitely.
I think McCrae wants out of there.
I think Cray wants the hell out of Dodge, but he can't because he's stuck within the walls of the Big Brother house with her.
The queen.
The Queen. Hail to the Queen.
If he puts her up, then she's going to come after him. That's what he
Well, absolutely. But Judd goes to her and he's like, bitch, you got to quit throwing fits. And McCrae's already told her to quit throwing fits.
But you know, I think even though Judd went and said that, I think Judd was being loyal to them.
I really don't.
Judd is a good man.
I think Judd was being loyal to
What do you
the
think,
Goof
Fallon?
Troop.
What do you think?
To
You
the
not
Goof
know?
Troop.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I mean.
What
Yeah,
do you-
probably.
Amanda
You like
McCrae, Andy,
She likes
and
Judd.
Judd.
And Kristina had made a great point when she said Amanda's annoying, but she does have a lot of allies in the house. Because I really thought that maybe we were getting her out this week, but every time somebody tried to do that, they'd run into one of her buds.
Well, and they see how much influence she has on them, and that's an asset in an alliance, to have somebody that can influence people.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's definitely working for her. And so now we're building jury, which is kind of exciting to me because I like it when they show what's going on
This
in the
year
jury
there's
house.
going to be 9. There used to be only 7.
So we're going to have 9 jurors this year?
Yeah,
Is that what it comes out
it's
to?
9. It's usually 7. It has to be an odd number because, you know, so somebody wins.
Yeah. Well, and we had the double eviction tonight, and the players just found that out tonight for sure. I mean, they were kind of speculating maybe it was double eviction, but
Woo!
Yeah.
Double eviction! It's
that was so
stressful.
exciting. It was. I feel
Everybody's
emotionally
pacing
drained.
around. They're like crying and don't know what to do.
It was an
The
emotional
people
night.
that were
Favorite.
spe-
Do you guys like it?
The people that were going to give
Sure.
their speeches were like,
Sure.
I need to rethink this.
Oh, but wait, let's rewind. Let's get away from the double eviction business.
Mhm.
We need to go back to and talk about Candace being evicted and her hissy fit.
Oh, I was getting to
Her
that. That's
and
right.
Oh,
You're
okay.
right.
him.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Gina Marie.
And tonight they said they give their speeches. Yeah, that was next. Candace gets into it with Gina Marie.
We don't
Gina
really know
Marie.
exactly what went on and why, but for some reason,
That's behind the scenes.
Candace
here.
decided to be pissed at Gina Marie.
And Kristina called it. She's like, something happened.
Yeah.
Some shit went down.
They just get all crazy in that house.
You was the cockroaches.
And
Use
all the way.
people,
No, but not only was she doing it during the speech, but they were like fighting the whole way out the door.
which
Oh my
I've
gosh,
watched
okay.
Big Brother for several years, and I haven't really seen an argument like that during a speech.
Okay, this
No.
was
Not
so
that
bad.
Julie had trouble getting to settle
Oh my
down.
gosh, Julie was like, Spencer, so Spencer
Spencer,
gets
just stand up.
Spencer's like, starts getting up, and she's like, okay, madam. I was like, okay.
And Spencer's speech was pretty much the same as usual. It was short, sweet, to the point. He gave a
Union
shout-
Pacific
yeah,
Railroad.
Union Pacific. Hey, Dad. What's up?
Which,
Happy birthday.
I bet you didn't have this written on your fancy paper. So I was reading on TMZ, and Spencer's, I guess he made some comment. It was on Joker's Updates, and it was on TMZ. Some comment about doing certain things to certain kind of pornography.
I
Like,
read
did you
that
read
today,
that?
too, that
Yeah.
that people are saying he's a nasty pervert, basically.
Well, he was joking and said, yeah, I do certain things in the house. and they like investigated it through his work and stuff, and, like searched for those things on his computer. You know what I'm saying?
we need
There's
to.
kids, so
Yeah, we need to look more into that. Is Spencer a pervert? What's going on?
I don't think he's a pervert. I think he just made a comment in bad taste.
There's
But
been a lot of
nowadays-
comments in bad taste this season. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but he clearly was kidding. I mean, it was ugly and he shouldn't have said it, but really for them to investigate him for it, it's just kind of ridiculous.
But yeah, they were fighting all the way out the door.
But listen, wait, I'm not done. If he said I robbed a bank in Tulsa, do you think they would go ask banks in Tulsa if you robbed the banks? Anyways, that's my point there. Okay, you can move on.
Okay, when Candace was walking out of the door, Gina Marie said, Candace said something about, go back home and live with your mama. And Gina Marie goes, well, at least my mother loves me. Okay, that was a low blow. Really?
That was a low
That was
blow.
uncalled for.
Yeah, no,
Just
it
'cause
was at
someone
least your mother didn't want you or something.
Yeah, it was
'Cause she was
something.
adopted.
I thought she said, at least my mother loves me and yours doesn't.
No, she said didn't want or something, right?
Something. I think the other day she said that to her, that your mother
But,
didn't want
but that's
you.
mean because
Just because
she was
someone
adopted.
she
Yeah.
stood up for adoption.
But I mean, again, this is the season of low blows and nastiness.
For heaven's sakes, I've never
'Cause we
seen
got
a
lots of
season
racists
so
on this show.
controversial.
I know, and some
People
of
are
these people,
mean.
And you know, Julie Chen kind of touched on it with Candace about the racism issues, and she said it was hard to keep her mouth shut
Yeah.
on the whole thing, but
She's going to defend herself.
But she's going to defend herself. But Julie can't really elaborate at this point with the jury members as to what's going on outside of the house. They
'Cause they're
still
gonna be
are
voting.
blind to everything,
Yeah.
basically. So, I'm looking forward to the
Girl,
end
go
of the
get
season.
your bed in the jury house.
Go get
Go
your
get your
bed.
bed.
You won't
Get
have to
your
fight
house.
for a bed there, Candace.
No.
Poor Candace.
Like I said,
She
pee
has
on it.
been through a shit ton.
Yeah, I feel bad
Like
for
I
her.
said, pee
She
on
could have
it.
been more
Mark
strategic.
your
I mean, I understand she's
territory.
being persecuted.
Yeah. So we get on to the new HOH competition,
Woohoo!
the more or less, and they had to answer questions and say more
Oh, and
or
they kept,
less.
at the last minute, they
Oh
kept
my
like
gosh, they were
changing.
like,
yeah.
Julie's like,
Answer
settle
change,
down.
answer
She's like,
change.
whoa there.
And there's no more MVPs, but in the competition,
I kind of wish it
fucking
she
Aaron
won.
won HOH
Oh my
again.
Oh,
Can you say the F word on YouTube?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
You totally can.
Are we okay?
Yeah, we should be alright. So anyway, and
Aaron
then
won.
Erin turns around and so she nominates Spencer and Jesse. Then she turns around and wins veto.
And
it's not
takes
very often.
Jesse off.
It's not very often that the HOH
Wins veto and then changes
and then
the nominations.
takes one of their own nominations
Yeah.
off the block.
Well, somebody got in her
I was
ear.
so scared that Alyssa was going to go up in replacement. I was like, oh, no.
Somebody got in her ear and told her that Judd was.
It was
starting
Helen.
trouble.
Hey, Aaron.
I know it was
You
Helen.
think it was Helen?
I know
Yeah,
it was
'cause Helen
Helen.
was saying he's sketchy, he's shady.
And Helen was
He's
the
a
only one that when she
shady
went in
boy.
to give her vote was like, Judd! You know,
I know. She like
everybody else was down
She
about
was
it.
gonna cry, and then she's like, Judd, psycho. You guys still with
Judd!
us? Maybe
Yeah.
Helen's the queen, really. Who do you guys?
Oh,
Who do you
It's
guys
not
think's in
Amanda,
control?
it's Helen.
Who do you guys think's
Oh,
in control?
I think it's a cockroach.
I think Amanda is too.
Amanda, you don't think Helen is in control at all?
Kind of.
I think Helen's a major key player, but she keeps on the down low. a lot.
Helen's smart. She's a smart cookie.
She
But
is
people
smart.
know that, and they probably everybody else in the house would say that about her too. There again, keep her as an ally because she's smart.
Yeah.
Just like
That's
Amanda.
true. That's true. I never thought, though, in the beginning of this game that Helen
I would buddy up
be-
with them too.
I thought Amanda would be a power player. I did not spot Helen
I did.
as a power
I
player.
thought she was smart because nobody in there knows that they think she's a stay-at-home mom, and really she works in politics
Yeah, that's true, which means she's shady.
and smart.
Mm-hmm. So we get the nominations up, and she changes her nomination to Judd, and the house is in panic. Everybody's running around figuring out what they're going to do.
Tears.
Tears are flowing. There's dramatics. And Spencer gives his speech. Judd begs and pleads. And Kristina doesn't feel like Judd is misleading some of these people. I do. And his thing the other day about making out with Jessie and then going in the other room and talking about how she's disposable, I thought that was like...
I mean,
How do you do that?
Yeah, McCrae and Amanda are buddied up, and don't you think she buddies up with him and makes out with him to keep him with her so she's stronger? Somebody to hide behind? It's no different.
I don't know. I just didn't. I felt cheap after he did it.
Yeah.
I really felt cheap.
Yeah. But there was something about Jed that I wanted to trust. I don't think he's any shadier than anybody else.
Probably not.
He just
I mean,
didn't have the
it's a
power.
game of shade.
Mhm.
Everybody's throwing shade in there.
Yeah, I just like Jed. It's just hard not to. Yeah. It's just hard not to.
He sounds like Chan.
Yeah.
So ultimately, through all the crying and the tears, Judd gets voted out.
But he's cool about it. He's not an asshole.
I think he's in shock.
He hugged everybody and said, I love all you guys. I like it when people are that way. Well, I mean, I like the drama, too. I like it when people are like, meh, your mom don't love you and shit. But I like it that he was honorable about it.
He was, but I think part of it was he was so taken off guard, he was speechless, kind of.
Yeah, I
was
think
just
that happens
going through the
every year.
motions.
That was the clown shoe year. That's what happened to
Clown
Jeff.
shoe.
It was on Double Eviction like that, and it was the clown shoe.
Helmet.
Yeah. Big Brother, no, it was on 13.
I always get him confused.
It was his second season.
I like Alyssa.
I'm on
and
Big
Rachel.
Brother overload at this point in the season. I've got so much going on in my head and trying to keep up with the updates and the After Darks.
Okay, and the cool part was there's this infamous shirt that's been floating around the Big Brother house.
Judge shirt!
This ugly bear shirt, which makes you want one.
And
you
Lily
know?
wants one. She
I want
totally
one. I
wants
totally
I
wear a
couldn't
bear
find
shirt
them.
too.
I couldn't find
But
I know.
how ironic is it that Judd gets voted out and he happens to be wearing the bear shirt? Maybe the bear shirt was like a Russian roulette. It
Maybe
was
it's
bad
not
luck.
his lucky shirt. He said it was his lucky shirt. Maybe it's not.
It's
Well,
a
and I
tainted
thought it was
shirt.
kind of funny too, because when he was
Curse.
wearing the shirt and he got voted out, I was like, oh yeah, he's probably like, oh yeah, and I'm taking my bear shirt, bitches, because everybody wants to
Everybody
wear
in the
a
house
shirt all the time.
wore that. I saw Helen. I saw Alyssa. I saw
But
Andy.
somebody
Everybody
did
wore
say, I think
Well,
it was
not
Helen.
Spencer.
I think it was
No,
Helen
Spencer
said she
wouldn't
was
fit.
said she was going to make Andy's fish shirt as famous as the bear shirt. So now they have time for that.
It ain't gonna happen.
There'll never be another bear shirt.
Maybe Spencer.
They're
should
gonna be
make one of
flying
his
off
shirts.
the shelves at Cabela's.
They are. I bet you they've got like 10,000 of them going out today.
Oh yeah, somebody somewhere's in their secret entrepreneurial lab making bear shirts. Taking advantage
I
of the
believe it.
opportunity.
I believe it. I believe
Can
it.
you link your number down below, comment your number down below, and we will totally buy some bear shirts. I would totally buy a bear shirt.
Okay, Lil. Now that the blonde is done, Lily, tell us who you want out next week, and tell us who you want to see take the whole thing.
I want to see take the whole thing. I want Alyssa, and I want to see Gina Marie out.
Okay,
I
I
like
can
Gina.
understand that.
Or Aaron, either one.
I'm gonna say next week I want to see. Well, yeah, I would say either Aaron or Gina Marie wouldn't disappoint me. And I'm more Team Alyssa than I used to be, but I mean, there's a few in there. I'm definitely anti-Amanda now. Amanda should go. She's a power player. She should go.
She's a nasty.
Okay,
How about
so
you, Kristina?
I like strong players. I want some waves to be made, and I like kind of evil controlling players because they're so manipulative and it's so
They are.
entertaining. I don't like some of Amanda's comments, but I like Amanda, and I like Helen too. I like smart, sassy ladies that know how to twist and get their way.
Oh, I like the smart, sassy ladies.
Gina Marie
thing.
ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
No.
She's dumber
She's
than a box
dumb.
of, I'm sorry.
She is a dumbass.
For heaven's
rock.
sakes.
How about
Erin,
you,
I
Fallon?
just never liked her, but
Fallon,
who do you want to
who's
win?
your stay and go?
I want Gina Marie to leave.
Speak up. Fallon wants Gina Marie to leave. We know that much. Lily?
All right.
She likes Alyssa. I heard her say that.
I want Jesse to win the HOH so that Amanda will go home because I don't like Amanda anymore.
All right, so we have conflicting views just in this room alone.
We're gonna vote each other out.
We are voting each other off the island now.
I vote to evict Shannon.
Dang,
Pay
that's
some
your
rent,
mom.
you freeloader. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This was